Come here, son, nephew, young man. Let me holler at you. I got a student who transferred to our school. And I mean, this is one of those kids who gets it as far as the business education aspect is concerned. Guy's got a clothing line. He was showing me stuff about the stock market I didn't know. I mean, I just had to sit there in awe of all of the things that this kid knows. Now, he's still a kid. You know, the thing about teaching high school, you get these guys in front of you. They got deep voices. They got little facial hair. You can almost look at them and they appear to be grown. They got deep voices. Some of them are taller than us. But they're still kids. So one day I had to ask him, like, hey, what's your goal for this week? And he was everywhere. This is my Zero Tolerance 0350, one of my favorite tools. And we're going to start talking about tools more. This is my G-Shock Range Man. And we're going to start talking about watches more. Y'all jokers going to start wearing watches. You're going to start learning how to use tools. If you're going to be around me, yeah, we're going to talk about it. Anyhow. You need to know what time it is. I don't know why kids don't like to wear watches unless it's an Apple Watch. Okay, fine. If you got to get an Apple Watch, go get your Apple Watch. I wear G-Shocks because they last. Anyway, that being said, this young man and a lot of gifted and talented kids are like this. Kids who are really smart because they have so many options in life. And the world is like, it's just like a place for them to explore, as it should be. However, young men, people who are gifted and talented, very intelligent, don't get yourself into a cycle where you got so much going on that you get nothing done. And I was a gifted and talented child too, and I'm still guilty of this as an adult. Today I had a colleague, gifted and talented person, despite whatever circumstances the guy might have been in, he's successful now, and the sky is the limit. And he's just everywhere. Man, I want to do this, Mr. Renaissance Man, and that and this. I'm like, bruh. I mean, he just taking off like a rocket. And I'm like, wait, come back, hold up. What we're going to do first, this week, next week, you do this, I'll do this. You can help me like this. I can help you like this. In business, hey, people do business with who they like, know, and trust, true. But look, what can you do for me? And what can I do for you? Don't forget that part. Handle the business. Have the business relationship and handle the business. And FYI, you can make better friends out of clients than you can to try to make a friend into a client. Think about that. Because this same kid was trying to darn near force one of his homeboys to do business with him because he wanted to help the guy so much. And I'm like, bruh, he ain't built for that. He's not built for ownership. I know that's your homeboy. You find tasks for him to do it. Don't make him a bad person. You find where he can fit in. That way you can feed the pack that way. But you can't put ownership in his hand or he going to drop the ball. He's just not built like that. But anyway, I told the young man, hey, each week, you young, you ain't got nothing else to do, 3 to 5 goals. You know, you don't have kids. You don't have to work. You've been making your own schedule. Good. Stay out of trouble. Good, because, you know, people don't realize what he is yet, but they will eventually, and folks are going to start to get jealous. But I don't think that's going to be an issue. But I'm like, young man, somewhere between 2 to 5 goals each week. If you're an adult, you might have to lower that down to 1 to 2 because you may have to work until you can get things in order the way you want it. But the main thing is check and make sure you got something accomplished. See what you didn't accomplish. See what you did well. See what you can do better. Watch, rinse, and repeat on Sunday. And that way you know you got something done. But don't kill yourself with paralysis by analysis because you're overthinking. You got a million ideas, but you never put any ideas on paper and never put them to action. Thank you for watching. And as always, never lose the will to win and never lose the will to survive.